Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to EPNet.js, a new alternative for hydraulic modeling built specifically for the water industry. The nice thing about the application is it is entirely browser-based. You don't need to install anything, you just head over to epnetjs.com and click this Launch EPNet.js button and you go straight into the app to start building directly in your browser. Once the app loads, you'll be greeted with the welcome screen. You've got a few choices here. You can start a brand new model. You can open an existing file from your computer, or if you just want to poke around and try things out, you can try one of our demo models. If you're looking to build a model using GIS data, we have dedicated videos for that on our YouTube channel and in our Help Center. I'll put the links in the description below. For today, let's jump into a demo model. So here's our network. Modifying things is pretty intuitive. You can click on any asset to see its properties. For example, let's select a pipe and change its diameter. Drawing new elements is just as easy. Select the pipe tool and start clicking. We've added some helpful features here to make it a little bit more pleasant than traditional tools. For instance, you can split a pipe right in the middle and draw out from it. Double-clicking while drawing will place a junction at the end of the line. Or, if you hold Control, it can place a junction automatically for you and I'll let you keep drawing. If you want to merge two junctions together, it's just a matter of clicking one and dragging it into the other. And of course, we have full undo redo functionality. If you make a mistake and want to go back, just use the buttons here. Or use the keyboard shortcuts Control-Z. There are two other features I want to highlight quickly. First, we have a satellite view. If you're tracing a real-world network and need the visual reference to see where assets are actually sit on the ground, you can toggle that right here. Second, as you're drawing junctions, the app is actually handling elevations for you. It's a huge time saver compared to manually entering data for every single junction. Now, in traditional Ethernet, you usually have to manually calculate and assign demands. In EPNet.js, we have a concept called customers. If I enable the visibility for these, you can see how the demand actually gets into the system. Customers are connected to pipes, and the demands are allocated to junctions upstream and downstream. If we select a junction, we can see the total consumption from the customers and how each of the customers are connected to the system. Let's go ahead and press the Simulate button. It's going to crunch the numbers, and when it's done, you can check out the Ethernet report here, or you can see the results in your model. If we go to the Map tab, we can visualize the simulation results. For example, let's look at pressure. We have options here to change how the results are colored or categorized. We have a whole video on our channel that goes deep into these visualization tools if you want to master that. I also like to look at flow. It's really handy because it shows you the direction of the water that is moving through your network at any given time. EPNet.js can simulate steady-state snapshots or extended period simulations. You can see the current time and each of the time periods here. In this case, we have a 24-hour time period simulation. When you select an asset, you'll get a graph showing the results over time. You can hover over the graph and see the results. You can also click at any point to move the simulation to that time period. The map will automatically update and show you the state of the network at that moment. You might have noticed this little dot in the top left-hand corner. That's telling us there are some unsaved changes in our model. One thing that's really important to understand is that EPNet.js is a local-first application. Even though you're using it in the browser, your files aren't living on our servers. All the simulations and data processing is happening right on your own machine. When you save a file, it saves directly to your local disk and stays totally private to you. No data from your private network ever leaves your computer. Finally, I want to show you scenarios. This is perfect for quick what-if analysis, so you can keep your base model as it is, then open a scenario to test a change, like installing a new pipe or adding a new demand. Let's, for example, change the size of this pipe to 200 millimeters. This purple line shows you where changes have been made in your network and what the original value was. Let's add some more demand to this location too. Now, when we run the simulation, when we look at the quick graph, we get two lines, one for the main model and one for the scenario. If you visualize pressures or any other simulation result, you can quickly toggle between the two states by pressing the Y key to quickly see where the changes have happened in your network. One last thing, up here in the corner, you'll see the open source button. Ethernet.js is an open source application. We provide the source code because we believe that for Ethernet to be sustainable and to keep innovating, the tool should be accessible to everyone, including the user interface. We also contribute back to the open source Ethernet engine. You can follow our work and see what we planned on our roadmap. You can follow our progress by clicking on the link here. I hope that gives you a good feel for what Ethernet.js can do. You can find a link to the app and our help center in the description below. Please check out the rest of the videos on the channel. We've got webinars, tutorials on building models, and a lot more. Thanks for supporting the project. We'd love to hear your feedback as you use it. See ya.